this is the Illusion, reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I'm in Terra Cruiser 3, heading east on Interstate 10, going out to skate a pool. So, I thought I'd make this video for an email I received the other day from a female who was talking about how she had violated the trust of her significant other and that she wanted to make things right and that her significant other wasn't biting on that whole wasn't picking up what she was putting down, and that she was having real trouble with it, and that she felt they were destined to be together forever. All right. Look, right off the bat, when you violate someone's trust, man, that's a tricky thing to regain from someone, especially if it's someone who's you're intimate with, or it's someone you're really close to that you claim to love. Because if you love someone, you wouldn't violate their trust. It wouldn't even be an option. So the first thing you got to do is ask yourself, why did you violate the trust? Trust is not something you should take for granted in this life. When you've earned the trust of someone, you should do everything you can to hang on to that trust. Now, when you blow it, you gotta take a penalty lap, man. That's it. You gotta suck it up and be like, I violated the trust. And you may never regain the trust. And if you do regain the trust, it's gonna take time, and there's absolutely nothing that can come out of your mouth that will regain the trust. Trust is based upon actions. Actions speak louder than words, right? So, with that said, most people, including myself, who have made mistakes in life, it's part of like living life. We blow relationships, we violate the trust, we throw ourselves under the bus, and we want to make things right. We want to make it right. We want to apologize. We want to make amends. We want to make it right. Well, that's not how it works. If you are truly sorry, if you truly want to make amends, it's not about you feeling better. You're supposed to feel crappy when you violate the trust, when you burn someone, when you throw them under the bus. You're supposed to be bummed. And your part of your penalty lap is sitting in the bed you've made, sitting in your own filth, and sitting there. Because to go and just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I apologize, I want to make it right, it's got nothing to do with you really meaning that. That's about you trying to get your guilty conscience correct. That's not really about making it right to the other person, because part of, and I can only speak from the process of sobriety and making amends, is I want to just throw out the little step here is, made amends wherever possible, not whenever possible. People want to make amends on their time. People want to apologize on their time, but that's not God's time or Source Energy's time. Source Energy lives in the when, or the where. The where. I'm dyslexic, I get it. The where. So if you're in a when, I want to make it right now, man, that's not how the universe wants it to make, because that's you trying to dictate time. The where is allowing yourself to flow in life and be like, I've blown it and I'm gonna go change who I am as a human being. See, that's the difference, man. It's not about how you make things right is stopping the bad actions. is to stop behaving in a way that would cause you to violate the trust, right? So you have to reevaluate your whole way you exist and be like, I need to change who I am as a human being because I have violated the trust of a significant other, right? Like if you can violate the trust of someone that you're intimate or close with, then you can basically violate anyone's trust. The strangers of the world, the starving African child, right? Whatever it is for you. So you have to figure out why you would violate the trust of someone so close to you. And what you'll find out is you have a lot of character defects. And that's just who we are. We have character defects. We're human beings. And so you have to begin to analyze yourself and make corrective measures. And when you've made corrective measures, the universe, source energy, God, will provide the where. You'll be cruising down the street and you'll see this person you've burned or you violated the trust, and you'll be in a different state of consciousness and you'll be able to make a true apology, a true amends, right? So that's what it's about. It's not about you relieving your guilt by going and apologizing, because that's not giving the person their fair due. You burned someone. You violated their trust. They're supposed to be bummed on you, dude. And you're supposed to take it. You're supposed to do your penalty lap and be like, oh my God, I have violated the trust of someone I love. I gotta change who I am. I have to change my life, because that's a sign from a power greater than yourself that you need to change who you are. You're the problem. It's not the person who doesn't want to forgive you. That's not their job to forgive you. That's your job, is to make yourself forgivable, right? So that's what I say to this person is, man, you may never ever get the trust of this person back, but it's how you operate with the next human being you come across. Can you use the example of your failure with the first human being to ensure that you don't fail all other preceding human beings? That's what life's about. That's what it truly is about, is not dwelling on the past mistake, but figuring out how in the present moment you will not make the same mistake twice, right? Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Until you change your mechanism of how you get results, you can't expect them to change. So that's my advice, man, is stop looking for the easy way out. Go deep inside and figure out what possibly could cause you to create the violation of trust in your significant other. And what you'll find out is it's your own character defects, your own ability to control who you are, your own inability to choose correctly. So whatever, man, cut yourself a break, regroup, change who you are, and live a different life, and you will be given the opportunity to make an amends to this person. Whether they forgive you or not is none of your business. Your job is to change who you are and make it right through your actions, not through your words. Anyway, that's The Illusion, thinking about penalty laps here on Interstate 10.